I was hoping that we could start off the conversation around the limits of liberal democracy. And we have to end with this myth of there not being an alternative, that the only way forward is liberal democracy, representative democracy, capitalist mode of production, et cetera, et cetera. And so, what can you say about why this myth persists, why it must urgently end, and the importance of increasing the visibility of actually existing examples of alternatives like the ones that participated during this Congress?
So, capitalism is a dictatorship of the bourgeoisie, a dictatorship of a minority. Capitalism cannot allow for full democracy to develop. We all struggle against the system, the working class struggles against the system, but what the system constrains you to is to a form of politics that really does not allow for going outside of the current mode of production. And that's what, at the end of the day, liberal democracy is about. It does not allow us to break with exploitation and other forms of domination that are integral, that are not, like secondary problems to the system that we live in, that are integral problems to the system that we live in, and that cannot actually be solved within the system that we lived in. Not only exploitation, but racism, patriarchy, all these forms of oppression go hand in hand with exploitation, and we cannot solve it within the capitalist system. And we see when the Congress or the space for communal democracy, the network for communal democracy began to, it was precisely with that consciousness from comrades in the global north that this condition of isolation of so many very wonderful projects had to be broken with, because it cannot just be, again, about making a perfect space. If your goal is to transform society, then you have to have a broader horizon.